I'm going to take you step by step through the process of creating kids storybooks in today's video. So see you soon on the other side.
Welcome to rock a world where vision comes alive. With design and coordination, we help you thrive. Beautiful events, crafted with care. Join us on the journey, we'll take you there. Subscribe today, don't miss a beat. Rock a world events, watch your dreams grow.
By the way, guys, we offer event planning and design services. So you can check out our website www.rockaworld.com for more information. So first, we are going to use the help of AI, and we are going to be using this specific AI known as ChatGPT. So basically, we are just going to give ChatGPT a prompt over here. So it says, "Give me 10 short storybook topics for children aged 7 to 10 years." Okay, so we are just going to click here, and we see what ChatGPT is going to come up with. Okay. So here are the different topics that we can work with. Okay, so like you can see, topic one is the magical forest adventure. Then topic two, it says the time traveling tree house. And then topic three, the lost treasure of Pirate Island. So you just have to go through them and choose a specific one that you want to use for your storybook. Okay, so let's just go with number one. Okay, so I'm going to first put half of the prompt over here, which says, "Write me a short children's story with 350 words based on this title." So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and just highlight and copy this title, okay, the entire thing. So I'm going to paste it over here, down here, just like that. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to click over here to see what story ChatGPT is going to generate for me. Okay. So like you can see, I've already highlighted the short story that ChatGPT has generated for us, just like you can see. So we are just going to copy this, and then we are going to paste it in a plagiarism tool that will help us, okay, to check for plagiarism. Okay, so our first tool, number one, you can use Quillbot, but this time it's not what we are going to use, because previously I've showed you guys how to use Quillbot. If you're someone who is regular on this YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. But today we are going to use a new tool known as Small SEO Tools. Okay, so right here, like you can see, it says paste your text over here to detect plagiarism. So we are just going to click over there on the screen, just like that, and then we are going to paste our story over there, just like that. Then you're just going to like click down, okay, scroll down, and then you're going to click on check plagiarism. Okay, so we are just going to click on that, and then we are going to confirm that we are human, and then we are just going to leave this tool to do its own thing. Okay, so guys, this is our result, and like you can see, we have 18% of plagiarized content, and then our unique content is 82%. So 18% is not a good number, so we have to look at about 8 and below. So this means you need to edit your content a little bit more, okay, to make it more personalized. So next, we are going to paste our story into a Microsoft Word document. And if you want, you can use Google Docs. Okay, so I'm just going to right click and paste it over here, just like that. So next, we are going to be using Canva. And once you're on the Canva page, you're just going to come over here and you're going to type in storybook. So you're going to choose the storybook option, and then they're going to bring you different templates and also a blank canvas that you can use. So we are going to select the new canvas, the blank one, just like that, and then we are going to open it in a new tab. Okay, just like you can see, it's ready for use. Next, we are going to change the page background, and to do that, we are just going to click on it like that, and then we are going to click over here where it says background color, just like that. Then you're going to go through the different colors available, okay, and then you will choose which one is perfect for you. So let's try this over here. So I think this is good for the start. If you don't like the color, you can always go back and change it. Okay, so next you can duplicate this page as many times as you want. So you can click over here and you duplicate it according to the number of pages you want your storybook to have. Okay, so you just have to duplicate it you do it again. So I've decided that we should go with 10 pages for the purpose of this video. Okay. So let me first scroll back up here to page one. And yeah, so we are going to click over here on elements, and then under elements, we are going to search for bloop. It's something I've already searched for. So it's over here. We are going to click on it, but you can just type it in over here, and then you search for it. So it's under frames, and you click here where it says see all. Okay, just like that. And they're going to bring you different ones that you can work with for your storybook. Okay, so here are the different ones. So we are going to get different shapes of these, and this is where our images are going to sit. So all you have to do is to find the ones you want to work with and drag and drop it, okay, onto the screen just like that. Okay, then we are going to reposition it later on. So you can scroll down and do the same for the rest of the pages. Okay, so like you can see, I've added frames to all our pages. So next we are just going to add our text over here. So to add that text, we are going to come back to Microsoft Word, okay, where we saved our story. And we are just going to take, each line is going to be on a page, okay. So we are just going to copy this, the first one like this. Okay, so we are going to copy this, and then we are going to paste it into Canva, okay, just like this. So you can reduce on it depending on where you want to position it. So you can choose to put it at the top. Okay, you can choose to position it at the top over here just like that, or you can put it on the side. It depends on what you want. So let's first keep it over there just like that. Okay, following the same exact steps we took for page one, I'm going to go back to Microsoft Word, collect text, and then I paste it on different pages until all our pages are complete. Okay, so I'm just going to do this off screen just to save you time. Okay. So I'm done adding text to all the pages. Let's just click on grid view to see what they actually look like. So those are 10 of our pages that we are going to be using in today's video. Okay. By the way, guys, if you're finding value in this video, I kindly request you to click the like button and also to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on educative content like this. Okay, so now let's close the grid view and we go back. So next, what we are going to do, we are going to change the font style, okay, to a kids friendly font style. Okay, so we are just going to click on it just like that, and then we are going to click up here. Then we are going to choose for the one we want to use. So we are going to use Comic Sans. Okay, it's perfect for kids storybooks. So you're going to click on change all so that all pages are changed. Okay, simply just like that. So if you want to change the font color as well, you can go ahead and change the font color. So like you can see, all the pages, the fonts have changed, okay, to Comic Sans. So if you want to change the color as well, you can click over here, and then you can go ahead to change to a different color. Okay, so let's first try to see in white. It's not visible, so we are going to undo that just like that. And then next, we are going to beautify our pages. And to do that, we are going to come over here to elements. So based on the story you have, so you're going to look for different characters. For example, now our story is about like different animals, and then we are going to talk about trees, forests. So what we are going to do, we are going to come back, we are going to come here to elements, and then we are going to look for characters that are going to make our page a bit more beautiful. Okay, so for example, let's think of butterflies. Okay, so let's type in butterflies. Okay, just like that. We are going to click on it, and then we will go to graphics, okay, to find the different butterflies that we can use. So the ones with the crown symbol, you need Canva Pro to access them, but there is a variety of free ones that we can use here. Okay, so let's try this one. We are just going to click on it like this, and then you're just going to drag it and reposition it. Okay, so let's put it, for example, here, and then we can reduce on its transparency. Okay, so the words are properly visible. Okay, so we can keep it over there. Maybe let's do a 40. Okay, so let's keep it at a 40, and we are going to keep it over there just like that. So you're just going to go back and, okay, let's try magic recommendations, and we see what they're recommending for us. So like you can see, there is so many of them that we can use. Let's try to use something bright. Okay, yeah, so I think this is perfect. Let's just click on this, and then we are going to drag it and position it where we want it to be. Okay, so you just have to move it around and see if you like it where you've positioned it, and if you don't like it, you can always move it to a different place. Okay, so we can drag maybe this and we put it here. Okay, so let's keep the butterfly here. I'm going to reduce on its size once again, just like that, and then I can choose to flip it. Okay, let's try flipping it. Okay, let's take it back just like that. Then again, we are going to reduce on the transparency. We are going to keep it at a 40. Okay, just like how we did with the first one, just like that. So if you like it there, you can just leave it like that. If you don't like it, you can always remove it. If you want to change its position, you can always move it around to see where it looks best. Okay, so for now, let's keep it over there, and now we are going to move on to the second page. So for the second page, you can choose to maybe use like flowers, like they've given it some good flowers over here. There is this bird here, it looks good. So we can try to you know add that in. So let's just keep it here. Okay, so I'm just going to reduce on the size just like that, and then I'm going to position it. Let's keep it over here. Then again, we are going to reduce on the transparency just like that. Okay, let's keep it at a 40 so it's uniform. Okay, then we can try to use some flowers this time round. Okay, so let's try to use a flower. Okay, perhaps let's try this one. There is this one, let's try this. Okay, so okay, now I'm going to delete this one. Let's try this one. I don't know. So I'm just going to bring it and I'm going to position it over here. Then I'll reduce on its size. Okay, just like that. I'm going to drag it just like that. Again, we are going to reduce on the transparency. So you can do this for all the pages. So you can try to find bees, anything that is eye-catching for the kids, something that kids actually love to look at. Okay, for some reason I feel like the yellow color doesn't bring out our design really well, so let's try changing the background color. So I'm just going to click over there. Let's try this light pink. So let's apply it to all pages, and then we are just going to see what it actually looks like. Okay, so for our first page, I think the butterflies come out better. Okay, and like you can see the bird over here and the flower, at least it's visible and it's clean, it's beautiful. So like I said, you can play around with the colors until you find something that resonates with you. So I think this is better. Okay, however, I think these are so huge, the images are so huge, so I'm going to try to reduce it once again. I think this is okay. Now that we are happy with how our pages have come out, we are going to add images that are related to our story. Okay, now for example, for page one, like you can see, it says one sunny afternoon, three friends, Lily, Max and Ben, went exploring near the village. As they wandered deeper into the woods, and the rest of the phrase, like you guys can see. So basically, to save time, what we are going to do, we are going to go to ChatGPT. So we've never generated images with ChatGPT on this channel, so this is going to be the first time. Okay, so basically we are going to give ChatGPT a prompt. So I had done it earlier on, so let me just highlight and copy this prompt. It's the prompt we are going to use. So I got this prompt from the story. Okay, remember we made our story with ChatGPT, right? So I got this entire line over here. Okay, the first phrase over here. But the only different thing I did was to add the age group that I want Lily, Max, and Ben to have. So Ben is going to have 8 years and he's going to be an African. Then Max is going to be 9 years. He's going to be a white American. And Ben is 7 years and he's going to be an African American. So I'm just going to click on that. The rest of the phrase I left it as it is. Okay, I did not change anything. Exactly how ChatGPT gave it to us is the same way I've used it. So we are just going to click here just like that to see what ChatGPT is going to come up with. Okay, so like you can see, this is the image that ChatGPT has generated for us. So I'm just going to click on it so we can view it properly. Okay, so once you're happy with it, you're just going to click over here where there is a download button and it's going to download to your device. Then you can upload it on Canva and use it in your stories. The next, we can just drag and drop it over here in our frame just like that, and you can see how perfect it looks. So there is one more thing I want to show you with ChatGPT. Then I'm going to show you other ways of how you can generate your images. Okay, so for example, if you want to use consistent images, you can use the consistent character GPT. Okay, and if you don't have it, you can click over here where there is explore GPTs, and then you can search for it over here, so that way you can easily access it. Okay, so what we are going to do next, we are just going to click on it just like that, and it's going to open for us a new chat. Okay, a consistent character GPT chat. Okay, so we are going to click here where it says click here to start creating character designs. So we are going to click on that, and then we are just going to wait. So here it tells us first, should the character be male or female. So I tried generating images of 3 people at once, and it was impossible. So for the consistent character, you're going to have to choose one character to work with. So if you want it to be female, you can click on you can type in female, and if you want it to be male, you're going to type in male. So let's try to write in a male. Okay, just like that. And like you can see, it says great. Now what would you like to give the character? So now you're going to give an in-depth description of what you want your character to look like. So I came up with something. So I want my character to be 9 years old, to be an African wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Then when he's wandering in the woods. Okay, so let me click on that and we see what this consistent character GPT is going to come up with. Okay. So it says here, great. Could you provide a name for this 9-year-old African character? So reflecting back to our story, I'm going to name him Max. Okay, so I'm just going to say Max, and then I'm going to click on the generate button to see what they're going to come up with. So here is our beautiful image of Max that consistent character GPT has generated for us. Okay, so now if you want to change the expression, action, or pose of Max, you can do it over here. Like you can see down here, it says here is the first image of Max. Now how would you like to vary the next image of Max? You can choose to vary his expression, action, or pose. So now we want Max to be seated down. um Max sitting seated down. Okay, let's write seated down. Okay, so let's click on that just like that to see what they are going to generate for us. So this is our beautiful image of Max sitting down. Okay, so if you scroll back up, you can see that Max has the same features, wearing the same clothes, same shoes, and the only thing in difference is the weather and him sitting down. Okay, and like you can see, this time around he's seated on this wood, okay, over here. So there is a resemblance in characters, and that's how you create unique consistent characters, okay, with Chat GPT. So you just have to keep on going. All you have to do is to change the expression, action, and pose over and over again. Okay, So now that we know how that works, if you're happy with the images, you can just click on the download button and you can use the images in the story. So let me show you one more way of how you can generate your images for your storybook. So the other way we can create our images for our storybooks is using Canva. Okay, so Canva has an AI tool known as Magic Media. So if you scroll down over here under the apps, yeah, you can access it. And if you cannot access it, you can click over here on apps. Then you can search for it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And basically, they'll give you this space over here where you can put your prompt. Okay, so referencing to the story. Okay, the next page of the story, it says, curious, the friends stepped through and gasped. They had entered a magical forest. Animals were talking, birds were singing in perfect harmony, and squirrels were playing hopscotch. So I just came over here and I wrote this prompt over here. It says, create me a magical forest with animals, birds talking and singing, and squirrels playing squash. So over here, there is different styles you can use. There is anime, there is dreamy, there is so many styles. You just have to go through all of them. You can click over here to see all of them, and then you see what you actually want to use. Okay, like you can see, there is a variety of them. So I'm going to stick with digital art. Okay, so I'm going to click on dreamy. Let's try using dreamy and see what they'll bring for us. Okay, so these are the images that I had generated earlier on. It's with anime, but I want us to do this together with you guys. So I'm just going to click on the generate button over here to see what they are going to come up with. Okay, so like you can see, the AI has come up with 4 different images that we can use. Okay, like you can see, it's a magical forest. Like you can see, the animals are there, the birds over here. So you just have to look at the images and you see which one will be better for your concept. Okay, so I'm just going to choose, I guess this is a bright and visible. Okay, let's first try this and we see how it's going to come out. Okay, so this is what it looks like on our second page, and I think it's really cute. Okay, and you can do the same thing for the rest of the pages. Okay, just like how I've done. But I think we should change the background color again. I don't think the pink is complementing our images really well, so we are just going to click on the image over there and we are going to find a different color. I think this is good, so we are going to try that, and then we click on apply to all. Okay, so let's see how it looks like. Okay, like I said, guys, you just have to keep on changing until you find something that you really really actually like. Okay, so that's how it has come out and I like it so far. So once you're happy with how everything has come out, you're just going to come up here and you click on the share button, and then you'll click here where it says see all, just like that. So we are going to turn our book into flip pages, and to do that you're just going to scroll over here, down here, just like that, and you're going to use simple booklet flip. Okay, so you're going to click on that, just like that. So I only did 4 pages, so you click on save. Okay, so like you can see, your design is being prepared, so you're just going to wait for that, and then once you click on view in simple booklet flip, you will be able to have your pages flip. And now what is left of you is to create your book cover and then upload your book onto Amazon KDP.